I got some stories. On Annette Ball's Academy. You know, I went to school, and it seemed like everywhere I went to school, I had a relative. It started in 2nd grade. I was in my mom's room. One day, I was being the perfect angel. Like but there was another little boy. I'm going to pray after this. There was another little boy that was sitting beside me, and he was cutting up. And I was trying to get him to straighten up. But somehow, I got in trouble. And during those days, you could get a whipping in school.
A whooping.
A beating, no. So, I got a whipping in school. And we went home.
Got another one.
Wait a minute. And Mama called me and she sat me down and we talked about it. And she got the bill. And I was like, well, you got me in school. And she said, I was your teacher then. But Daddy came home. Daddy said, your teacher got you, your mama got you, and I'm got you. So he got me. I mean the way it should be. But then progressed a little bit more. 7th grade. Aunt was Jonah in her class. Yeah. Got in trouble with her. She got me. I went on to Bob's. On Annette couldn't do nothing. Oh, you know better than that. She did. Uncle Walter's there. He gets on me. And I'm like, when is this going to end? So I graduated. Johnson C. Smith University. Little did I know, had a cousin, Dean Gaston, was a dean.
Oh, yeah.
I fixed that. I left Johnson C. Smith. I went to Minnesota. I said, but don't nobody know me up here. And that worked pretty good until my brother came along. So, I mean, I was always under somebody's eye. But, you know, that was growing up. I spent a summer at Aunt Ruth's. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Well, I'm going to try to be. I was a good child. And I was a quiet child. Until I went to Washington, D.C. And Aunt Ruth changed me. Now, for those of y'all who didn't know Aunt Ruth changed me. So, the way I am now, part of her fault. But there was times when we always visit our relatives and stuff. We used to play hide and seek at our house. I remember one day, Cynthia, Catherine, Connie, Buddy, and all them were at our house. And nobody was there, and we were going to play hide and seek. And all the parents were gone and everything, adults. Mama walked in the house. When you walk in the front door, right to your right was a freezer. Catherine was on top of the freezer. This is a true story. We hid Buddy in one of the dresser drawers. And we had fun. Don't laugh, Juan, because I got one of my two. See, growing up, I was kind of like Wanda's big brother, right? Right?
Yes.
So I would get called to come and get her out of trouble.
No.
When Wanda wanted to kind of escape from home, I had to come get her. Now, I'm not going to tell where I took you, okay? But there were times Wanda would come and say, hey, I want to go such place. I didn't tell you I got in trouble sometimes for taking you to some of those places. Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
But I was your scapegoat. I was your scapegoat to get you out of the house.
You just like being around me, that's all.
That was my hero right there. Mr. Michael. Basketball. That was my hero. He could play. He could play. And part of my motivation to play is from you. I can say that now. Yes, you inspired me to play basketball. I always wanted to be as good as you were. Didn't quite make it, but I wanted to be. I say all these stories because those were important. And I just hope that the generations coming behind us get to live some of those type of experiences and share some of those type of experiences, because they were so valuable. And it kind of molded me to who I am now. And I thank all of my relatives, because I remember getting in the back of one cousin Clarence's ambulance to go to football games. Friday night, he'd load us in the back of the ambulance because we could get in free. So we could get in the back, I'm telling the truth, am I not? We could get in the back of the ambulance, we could get in the game free. Now, back in those days, they said it wasn't a good game unless somebody got hurt. They used to call it the meat wagon. If the meat wagon didn't move, it wasn't a good football game. So he would tell you, they'd tell you, say, well, if we got to make a run, we'll be back to get you. But we had a ball. We didn't monitor it, we didn't have a lot, but we had a lot to fall out of love. I appreciate my whole family. And I'm so glad we got this opportunity to do this.
Amen.
I hope it doesn't take that long to do it again. Thank you.
Thank you.